Welcome to the Triangle of Connection practice number 3. And I have found a new spot today, a little hiding place between two trees. Actually, I'm surrounded by trees, I realize now, and right at the seafront, so I can look right down onto the water, and you can probably hear the water. And I am being observed by a cat. That means we have the lioness, I guess, I'm not sure, Power, with us here today. And the lambs are also now on the field behind me. And I'm not sure what this practice will be like at all. I'm just jumping in like I do, and I'm also a bit shy, I guess, because I will use some words that might be triggering. And this is authentic. This has come true and through for me only yesterday. And in a way, this is no big news, and at the same time, it feels pretty big to me. So I'm asking you, if you're up for it, to again prepare yourself. And I'm giving you the keywords. I'm giving you power plug. And I'm giving you calling in yourself. And I'm giving you sending out everything that belongs to somewhere, something, someone else. Sometimes, yes, we're holding onto something that doesn't belong to us, because it, in some sort of perverted way, it makes us feel more powerful, even though it doesn't really. So consciously give that energy back. And I'm bringing in the cold seawater. I've got a huge impulse now to jump into the water and swim in it. I won't do it as yet. And if you want, step into the triangle with me. there's anything that you need to clear first, just do that. Energetically, physically. It's always good and helpful to take more space than we are used to. And now, imagine this triangle as the Holy Trinity. And again, these words are, of course, highly imprinted with Christian symbolism, energies. And maybe you can hear beyond that. You can also do a little magic trick where you sort of neutralize those words and you sort of take them and you own them and you make them yours. So I'm standing now in this Holy Trinity in which I have Mother, Father, and the Son. And I think without even taking the space or the time to feel into it, I feel there's irritation in this space, right? There's so much that is sort of sticking onto the mother word. There's so much that is sticking onto the father word. Oh, hallelujah. And the son as well. So again, just be conscious, whatever you feel, just realize this is not only what you are feeling right now, this is also what your mother has felt, or your grandfather, and this is also what collectively has been felt about these words. And you don't have to clear any energies, just be aware that they are all in this space right now. And then, and this seems to be about bringing back the power to our essence, to really inhabit the essential power of being a being of love. And now, for me, I imagine this is my space, this triangle of connection. And I'm taking this into me. So, for me that means I'm really taking in the mother into my system. We would say the inner mother, right? Our inner mother, our inner parent that is holding us. I get the image now. She's sort of holding me right now more from the front of my body. Might be totally different for you, probably is. Then I'm taking in the energy of the Father. My inner Father, who is right now sort of more protective, standing with a bit of distance behind me, in my back. And then, and this is where, I really have to breathe and let this energy flow through me. And the wind is helping here as well. so that all that fear that is also stored in my system doesn't get stuck and causes pain, especially in my neck and my pelvic floor. So here we come. I'm also taking in the sun. And for me, the word that comes is creation. I could also say my baby. Life force, creativity, freedom, liberty, love, fulfillness, being fulfilled. And here in my world, in my vision, I'm really taking this sun, and for me, I see an embryo, and I'm putting that into my vagina somehow. It's more vague than that. It's almost like, I'm putting it sort of into my pelvic floor, let's say. And of course, whenever you need to take more time, just stop the recording to really allow yourself to feel, like, independently from me. And for me, what comes together right now is my vision of sitting on top of this golden triangle, and being connected to life in that way. And this creation baby that I have now integrated into my system, and that is right there in my root chakra. And it's a feeling of being safe is the first word that comes, then also fulfilled, and somehow whole. So what I get now is, from this triangle, I get a transformation into a circle. And again, if you are triggered now by the images, of course, all these images are part of symbolism that also has been used in religions, cults, to manipulate people, to take power. And I'm aware of that. And right now, I also have a question mark. I'm not sure if I am meant to do anything with this. And whenever I get into that state, I know, okay, this is the time to feel. So I'm asking you also if you are up for it. to feel. And what I'm being guided is to call in trust, which is also so highly manipulating, right? For me, the worst thing that somebody could say to me is trust me. So the question that comes in here is, how much do I trust myself right now? And go with the first number that is given to you, that you see, that you hear, that you feel. You might just know it. And for me, I see a 0% trust in myself. And when I'm asking why, it was said something like, this is how we are born into this world, 0% trust. And my thoughts are, that's not true. That can't be true. And then, again, part of this work, always feeling all the parts, hearing all the voices, and going back to my body, to my soma, and really feel into my body what is true here. And then, as soon as I come back to my body, I see myself being born. And of course, at that moment of time, when I was being born, I had 0% trust in myself. 0. And now I can really feel my victim energy like, whoa, like a wolf or bear, something like really, really, really primal coming up and saying like, 0%? That's ridiculous. It was minus 100. And I'm getting guidance now about what this is about. I want to call it now the Holy Trinity Triangle, the triangle of connection that came to me some time ago. And as always with these big things, it's sort of like, as soon as I started talking about it, it moved away. It just moved away. It doesn't want to be talked about. And it helps to say that, and then as soon as I say that, it comes back. So it is about our birth. And I'm talking here real birth in this life. And I'm talking every birth that we have every day, right? I don't know how many times you are being born throughout your life, throughout your day. Yes. And it's about this very complex, charged, challenging word, trust. And what is coming through now is an impulse to give you about whenever you make a decision in life, to call in your trust. And ideally, and we're talking, ideally, doesn't have to be real right now, but just to have that sort of on the horizon. Ideally, we only really go for something when we have a feeling of, I trust myself 100%. So before we finish this practice, feel again into that triangle and experiment a bit if you're up for it, and you can do that, when the practice finishes also. Just do that for yourself and experiment a bit. Like, where do you feel trusting? Full of trust? Or just say, where do you feel not so trustful in that triangle? So, of course, like for me, when I move to the mother, I don't feel a lot of trust. The father, a little bit more, but and I do feel a lot of trust, actually, I have to say 90% of trust when I move into the sun, and I'm talking SUN, right? The sun, the creation, and I'm not going into the word the sun again now. Okay. I kept getting like a footnote from my guardians, and I was like, what? Leave me alone. And now I get it. So I said SUN because I really saw the sun, as in the moon and the sun. I didn't see SON, which is originally the Holy Trinity. Oh, another can of worms. Or another piece of gold. And in reality, it's both. So, see what comes up for you. Is it sun or is it sun? And does it make a difference? And what difference does it make? So for me, I feel the biggest trust in this part of the triangle where the sun, both both the element, as in sunshine, and the baby Jesus. That's where I feel most trusting and trustful. And if you want to bring in that knowledge that all of this space is you. The Holy Trinity, whatever that is not somewhere outside of us. It's of course what some specific people try to teach us. No, it's inside of you, inside of me, inside of everyone. And I do hear a baby crying now in my head. Yeah, it's time to be born. Talking very much like a prophet now, or a preacher. And even though that might be triggering, it is authentic. So, on that note, I'm sending out lots of gratitude to myself here, to nature, to the sun that is shining right into my face here, to all the beings in this space, and to you.